Hello, 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 and welcome to Hell Yeah. I'm so glad that you're here. And like, if you're here live, I'm so glad that I'm allowed to be in your home because usually there'll be laws against it. But you've let me in. Oh, consent is super sexy. So you've tuned in. Joined? I love the way I just said that. You've tuned in to Hell Yeah. This is a completely improvised show. Like every single thing that's going to be happening is going to be completely improvised. We have got a cast of kick ass improvisers. We've got the hottest improvisers in London. We're here, we're queer, and we're making it up. My name is Monica Gaga, and I'm going to be your host for the next hour or so for this improvised beautifulness. And you're thinking, okay, all right, Monica. Okay, I'm enjoying your earrings. Thank you. Cheers. But like improvise, what does that exactly mean? It means exactly what I just said. Everything that's going to come out of our mouths is going to be completely made up. It might be sad. I don't know because it's made up. It might be gruesome. I don't know. It's going to be made up. It might be insert your own words in there. I'm giving you permission, but it's going to be made up. So I don't know. But we need your help. I need you. Isn't that good to be heard? I need you. So I want your suggestions. So you're watching live here on Facebook or you're watching live here on the website, and I want you to go to the chat function and I need your suggestions because we're going to weave your suggestions into our show. But Monica, what suggestions do I want? Okay, so I'm going to give you I want you to give us a smorgasbord board of different things that we can weave into the show, which we may use or we may not use. And if you get upset, but you didn't use my suggestion, girl, come to the next show and we'll get it on. Yeah, if you don't get it the first time, every show is completely different because it's completely improvised. So, reasons. We are in the Zoom online virtual universe. Suggestions I want you to put down in the box is, hey, how do we know each other? This is a reunion of people coming together. How do we know each other? How are these fabulous, awesome people come together? Put down your suggestions. We want them. We want you. We want them. We want them. Or you're like, oh, actually, these are all a secret society. And if we were a secret society, what is the secret society? So you've got two options so far. One, how do we know each other? Two, if we were a secret society, what secret society would we be? Or three, what we're celebrating? We're here for a reason and we're celebrating something. What is that going to be? I want you to put it down in the chat. We want to use your suggestions. We're going to weave it into the show. It's going to be an experience. And now I'm ready to welcome on the stellar cast, so you can get a little taste of the awesomeness that's going to be coming out to you. So first of all, the first cast member I want to invite to the stage is Ariane Barnes. Make yourself known.
Hello, the tigers in Tooting are tweeting furiously.
Hey, as long as you're hashtagging the show and stuff like that, tigers, do whatever you want. Okay, see you later in the show, Ariane. And we've also got Sadie Clark. Sadie Clark, I want to see your face.
Hello. That's all I have to say. Hello, hello, hello.
She's like, I'm a woman who knows what's on her mind and on her lips, and I've said it, and now it's done. So leave me be, Monica. I hear you. And next we've got Rosie Bangonzi.
Hello. That was a really nearly with my surname, an improvised attempt at Bergonzi. I love it.
It's because, and I'm going to stop the show. It's because in my head I've made up a joke that Rosie's name is Rosie Bengozi, which is not her name at all. But now I've improvised into my heart, so every time it comes out, it doesn't come out as Rosie Begonzi. It comes out as my improvised thing. So there's a lot in a name, and I'm going to keep your name to your name. So see you later in the show. And luckily, I can improvise Rosie's name, so I'm going to be good. Next on our screen, check out Katie Shute.
Hello. That's all my gestures and noises. See you in a bit.
You might see some of those noises and gestures later in the show, and you also might see in the show Francesca Rennie Reid. Let me see your face.
Oh yeah, she's cut into hair. Thank you so much.
say thank you just in general for like all the suggestions that you're putting down, the suggestions for how we've met, the suggestions for if we were the secret society, what would it be, the suggestions that you're putting down live now in the chat of what we're celebrating, and also just like the improvised introductions that the team has done. So also I want to welcome to the stage Laura Evelyn. Laura Evelyn, can I see ya?
It's actually Lorna Schmalevelin.
Oh, got it completely wrong. Sorry about that. It's the improv. Like, I've been making up things for so long that now I'm just making up my entire life and the people that are shaped in it as well. And then we have Vera Chuck.
Hi, hello. My hair has been cut, but it's not as good as Francesca's.
Vera, you've got a very kind of like Spice Girls vibe, although like obviously Scary Spice doesn't own all leopard print.
What? Yeah, I'm Oriental Spice? No.
I don't know, but I feel like you can name yourself whatever you want, and I'm keeping my mouth shut. So thank you so much for putting those suggestions in the chat. I love it. I love it that you're so like willing to just put all those things in your mouth just out there so we can use that, those mouth words and all the things there. It is beautiful. So we're gonna very shortly be starting the show. Very shortly, our improvised show. Very shortly, this stellar cast of kick-ass women are going to give you an improvised smorgasbord of whatever you have served up to us. I'd like to say goodbye for now because we are going to start the show. Thank you very much, and this is Hell Yeah.
Hi. Is it are we doing the talking stick thing? Oh, we can do that. That's cool.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
This is Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Tim's my new little bonsai. Did a little bit of singing over Tim earlier. We wish you a Merry Christmas. I don't know why I sang a Christmas song, but I think Tim's a sort of seasonal plant. So yeah, there you go, Tim.
Tim looks so festive. So festive. This is Prunella. Oh, hello.
Hi.
Welcome. I'm just introducing Prunella. She's very good at musical scales.
Oh.
Hi, Prunella.
This
is Twiglet. I've decided that in my pursuit for the perfect bonsai, that I was paying too much attention to the leaves and not the structure, and so I've minimalised.
It's lovely.
It's very sort of Scandinavian influence. Yeah. This is Benny the bonsai. And the soil needs some moisture. What I'm doing is I'm testing it to see how much moisture. So it's been a year since I've moisturized it.
Do you use moisturizer on it?
Right, yeah. An SPF as well, just because it's that's what I read somewhere.
Oh yeah, you need to use your this finger to put the moisturizer on.
Oh
yeah.
I think maybe you read it in Annie's blog. Maybe.
I did.
Because you were saying about the finger, right, Annie? With the moisturizer? Maybe I've got it mixed up.
Blog.
I love Annie's blog. Yeah, I read that. It's the best for bonsai care, isn't it, Annie?
Well, I think Annie is coming on later, so we can ask her our prepared questions, perhaps.
Yeah.
Does she know how to revive them? Because
Oh my god.
it died, and I don't know what I did wrong, you guys. I'm so
Oh, I'm so
I'm
sorry.
not a bonsai. What went wrong?
I'd like to reach out to you in this moment and say that often the death of a bonsai reflects more on the bonsai's desire to live than it does the level of care you afforded it.
So Tori, you're saying that it's out of our control.
I think many things in the universe are in fact out of our control, and if nothing else we can learn from bonsais is that there's only so much that we can have a real effect on, life and death.
That's
really
so
profound.
wise. It's time to let go. I'm going to listen and learn as much as I can in this wonderful interview. I can't wait to hear from her. She sounds amazing. Oh.
I mean, in the pagan tradition, when someone dies or something dies, you smash a pot. So maybe you could just, smash it out the window, and you'd feel a little emotional release. Maybe
A cleanse.
A little dance.
little one of those.
That sounds amazing. Wait.
Oh my God, I heard the window.
Oh.
Oh no, I think.
Sirens.
I heard sirens.
Oh no.
Oh my God.
Oh.
You okay?
Has left us, and it's okay. We're ready to start again. Thank you so much, Gods of Bonsai. I'm so grateful.
Hello, my children. And hello, my children's children, the bonsai.
Annie, I'm just going to do a screen grab. Is that okay? Just with all of us and you and Oh, I need this finger. Hang on. Oh, I can't put it in.
Yes, I like to start my sharing sessions with a screen grab. If we could all pose in an appropriately bonsai way.
Oh, I got a bit of cactus in my eyeball there. One second. Oh shit.
Oh my God. Did she say cactus?
Oof.
Yes.
Oh
Wow.
Well, I would hate to have any negative energy within this space. That's
You're right.
Take it off.
Flick it off, yeah. Flick it. Well, I'm so pleased to see you here at this online retreat. As you know, we would be in the hills of Scandinavia, but here we are, joining through the medium of our computers.
Mm-hmm. It's like our roots have gone out through cyberspace to link us up, really.
I don't know who that was.
She's your biggest fan.
We've never spoken.
Yeah,
She only talks about you.
She writes fan fiction about you on her blog, and is published. It's basically like what you write, but I'd say sexual. Would everyone agree with that? A bit of
heavily.
heavily sexual.
A frisson.
It's pure conjecture, my children. We've never met, so it's I don't know where she'd get those deranged minds of the fans. Not you. You have.
Well, I wouldn't say she's deranged. I think she's just a really big fan of yours.
Passionate.
Yeah, like we all have like super big emotions about our bonsai because we care so much, Annie.
Yes, we do. Well, this is a beautiful retreat, and I'm so bonsai blessed to share this space with you. Bonsai blessed.
Bonsai blessed.
Hashtag bonsai blessed. Hashtag bonsai blessed.
Bonsai blessed.
Well, I gather that you've come with questions, and that, as you know, there will be a space to answer those, but I don't think that Annie of Annie's blog, should be the one to answer them. Instead, I would that I could disperse you amongst yourselves to answer your own questions. I will be releasing you very shortly.
Second.
Annie, will you be in the Zoom rooms? Will there be an opportunity to be with you in a room?
There is an opportunity that I will be in a room And you will all be in that room. Now, enough talking. We're here to bonsai, not to flabber mouths. Let's really focus on the leafy goodness, not the fleshy prison. I release you, my friends, into bonsai breakout groups to converse with each other, to share some of the trials and, yes, the successes of bonsai breeding. Bonsai blessed.
Bonsai blessed.
Bonsai blessed.
Annie! Oh, Fanny. Is it Fanny? Oh, Fanny, you're on mute, Fanny. Fanny, you're on mute. You need to speak up louder, Fanny.
Hello, Annie's blog. I wish. That's an interesting name.
My given name is Angela, but I don't identify with that. It's just ever since I first logged on and found Annie's blog, I just felt like closer to Annie than I've ever felt to anyone, including myself.
Oh, Annie's blog. I wish. Your signal just left for a second, and I didn't. But there was a certain fervor to what you were saying, and I imagine it was something to do with Annie.
It's pretty much. I am here. I have sold a few of my things. I no longer speak to my family because every moment in my life has led up to this moment, so I could be in a room with Annie, and I'm one click away. One click away.
Annie's blog. I wish. What is it about Annie that gets you so enraptured?
Wow. It probably started from quite a young age. I remember going to a non-disclosed store at Christmas, and I was being dragged around the shop by my parents. Although I don't identify that they are my parents, I feel like I was born of Annie.
Flashback, 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 flashback.
Mummy?
Come on, let's get you around this store then.
Mummy, I hate going around stores.
Well, what do you need? Come on, pick up what you need. Let's be quick.
I need whoever that is. I need Annie. Flash forward, flash forward, flash forward, flash forward, flash forward, flash forward, flash forward. Yes, so funny.
You went off for it. You went off somewhere distant for a second.
Sorry.
So you were reliving it.
How did you come to know the brightness that is Annie's blog?
Well, I was just putting into Google what's better than a cactus, and bonsai came up, and I would say 4 or 5 pages after the first results did I come across Annie's blog. Sure, this is a cactus. I pretend that it's a bonsai, but I do think, as per Annie's blog entry 19th of June 2017, that if you coax or encourage one plant to be another, you may well succeed in transforming it.
You literally just like read my mind, because like I sometimes spend a lot of time looking after the bonsais that are my home. More bonsai than home. That's what the council said when they tried to evict me. But I also
flashback.
Listen, you're gone. This is like a terrarium. I'm like in a full-sized human terrarium. We can't have it. Look, and also you've got CDs. Who owns CDs anymore? Tina Turner, Phil Collins, the Gypsy Kid. You know. Flash forward, flash forward, flash forward.
And they would just throw CDs across the place. Luckily, missing some of the bonsais. I don't know how. Sorry, I'm really sorry. I'm just going to try and pop out into another breakout room because, you know, I'm only a few clicks away from Annie's blog.
Okay.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hi.
Hi, Gigi?
Yeah, you pronounced it Gigi.
Gigi means teeth in Malay,
Right. Well,
singular and plural.
I've got teeth, so
Gigi with Gigi.
yes, it's pronounced Gigi. What are you then? Jerry?
Gary.
Oh. Now I see why you thought I was Gigi.
I'm here to find out what to do with my bonsai.
Right. I'm here because I've got a bit of a plant addiction problem.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's not good. There's a lot of plants.
It's good. They look good though.
Yeah, but I've got a problem, haven't I? I've clearly got a problem.
Hi, Gigi. I'm so sorry. I'm late to this meeting, and Annie just asked me to step in to maybe facilitate any of the breakout rooms in case you guys are going through something. So I can see that Jerry, are you having trouble with
Gary.
Oh, it's Gary, of course, and it's Gary and
Gigi.
And Gigi, right?
G and a soft G.
Hard. I'm wondering if that's the source of the energy behind that is maybe affecting your plant growth. Have you maybe thought about that?
That might be one for you, Gary. That might be an issue for you because your plant's looking very brown. Not much green on there.
Because my energy is too hard. I'm too hard.
Well, I'm just wondering if you're allowing the energy of the gentle bonsai gods to really inhabit you. I mean, clearly over there we have some wonderful plans. So maybe you guys can do some kind of energy ritual together, and meet your energies in the middle, and that way you'll create like this perfect symbiosis to have this amazing bonsai growth.
We just met though. You want us to exchange energy, but Gigi, how do you feel about that? Yeah.
I mean, if I'm honest, I want some of this energy gone.
Okay.
It's terrifying. What was that? I feel like that was the manifestation of my addiction.
I saw that too. I just want to validate that for you. That is not in your imagination. I also saw.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness, that is harsh energy right there. Okay.
That's something come to punish me for my plant addiction.
No, there is no such thing as punishment. There is only love. I'm sure she's here for a reason. We can invite her to have a conversation.
No.
Let's not panic about it.
I've got to get rid of some of these plants. I'm going to chuck them off the balcony. I'm going to chuck them off.
No.
Oh, hi. Hello. Oh, okay. Great. Hi. Hello. Your front liberation front?
Yeah, I'm here to say that it's not okay to keep trees and plants as your playthings. They're living beings.
Yes, you're absolutely right. And we have a whole ethos of care around bonsai, like minimum ritual of 5 to 10 minutes every day, taking care of the plants.
Well, look, me and the rest of my Front Liberation Front mates are here to release the roots, to get the trunks to go where they will, to get them branches out. It's time to liberate. Yeah, here it is. There's Louise. And she's violent. She don't like it if you don't wax a leaf properly. Yeah, there you go. FLF. What? You
wow. This is an amazing, rebellious energy, guys. I love it. I love this. I totally want to join in. I mean, fuck this tantric stuff. This is amazing. Wow. I mean, you know, what? How? God, do you have a Facebook group? This looks amazing.
We do, yeah. It's called Front Liberation Front because, I mean, keep it on brand, innit? We've had badges made. We've had cast. Hello, Liberate. We've had T-shirts made. We've even had a yogurt made. It's vegan. But listen.
Unfortunately, the yogurt is still in production. Some kind of standards has stopped us from doing that. But we've got all the other stuff that he said.
Yeah. And key rings, and we've even got key rings with every name on it. Every child who's disappointed because they can never find their name written on a pen or a key ring or a ruler, we got you covered.
Right,
Oh.
Free the funds! 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 Free the funds!
So that we go and disrupt the rest of them. We're going to zip the rest of them.
Disruption!
From.
Yeah. So that's just the sort of thing I would sing to them. Just you know, a short symphony, just a really a small choral number. It doesn't. 45 to 60 minutes is really adequate.
Yeah, that's really useful. Yeah.
It's so wonderful to see the two of you back again. I know, moving online, how would it disrupt our auras and our energy?
Right.
But knowing that you two are here, you'll always be here. It means a lot to me.
Oh, well, just, you know, ever since we got really drunk together last year, I think we have a special bond beyond the spiritual bond. We've got a we were drunk once bond. And I think that's such a deep-seated emotional and physical thing that we can share. You know?
And Louise, it really does mean a lot to me that you did return after what happened at the quarter course.
Well, you know, I understand that, you know, my plant was so great that everyone wanted a cutting from it and then it died.
I just want to say that, yes, I was the first person to take a snip, and I feel bad for that. But I try not to regret things in my life. And since then, we made ourselves vulnerable.
Yep.
When we went out that night. Maybe some of us, you know, a little bit more vulnerable than others.
Yeah. I cried at that horse.
Yeah. That was unfortunate.
Yeah, I shouldn't have gotten on it. I haven't been horse riding for many years, and but it's these crazy adventures that bring us together.
That really bonsai us. I've got a new T-shirt saying that.
Oh, I should get one. That'd be great. Do you want to get drunk again, or are we good with just the tree chat?
Well, I
vote getting drunk.
No, I'm honestly, you two, since the explosion of the blog, I have a bit of a reputation to uphold these. I don't really drink anymore. That was Annie's blog, you know, with a mere 1,000 followers. I mean, you know what's happened since.
Yeah, I mean, you're huge, Annie. It's like massive, blown out.
The correlation between like your blog really like exploding straight after that night that we had together.
Yeah, it might have been those photos with the horse and all the plants and stuff. You know, that little meme. Did you guys see someone else try and go in the room, or is that?
I mean, the security on the blog is very high. I've got some of the best people. My assistant, you know Tara. She's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. She's just being a stalwart member of the.
Hey, Tara.
Has she changed her hair?
I haven't met Tara, but she's being very conscientious with the mask there in her own
safety first
house on her own.
Yeah, it's on it. I mean, I've had a few funny Hello, Tara.
Libération! Vive la libération! Nous sommes le front de la libération! We have come to overthrow your system! We need to take care of the plants, and until you tell us that that is what you do in your little secret society, we will not disappear! We will not take no for an answer! Front de la libération!
Libération! Libération! Oui, 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 oui!
Yeah, we're plotting against potting. Watch it, listen to it. Do not soil our soil.
You had me with all of your beautiful things about the good energy and the plant, but actually it was all bullshit, and now I know. You must take care of the plants, liberate the plots, liberate the soil, and that is what we believe in at Front de la Libération.
Free the plants! Free the plants! Riot!
Sorry, I'd really like to meet your demands. I'm not really sure what they are.
Should I stop moisturizing the soil? Should the soil be separate to the?
Release the soil!
This just doesn't make any. It doesn't make any sense, does it?
I mean, the plant will die.
Pot equals rot. How would you feel if you were limited by a terracotta cylinder?
I mean, if it helped me thrive,
I'm a pot.
Pop them out the pot. It's very hard to have a chat.
But it's just like because it gets quite messy when you separate, and also like it won't grow. It doesn't make sense.
Listen, there's clearly been a misunderstanding. Listen, I'd like to speak to your leader.
To produce oxygen!
Away from all of this shouting. Listen, whoever your leader is, let me speak to you one-on-one.
I've got to say, one of the reasons I got into bonsai is because it was very mindful. I'm not very good at conflict and shouty stuff.
No, sorry.
Nobody is shouting!
Boo-hoo-hoo! Why don't you go in carbon dioxide? Huh? Yeah.
Why don't I go in carbon dioxide?
I think it's
Forcing chlorophyll for you. Forcing it to produce oxygen.
I'm a carbon-based life form, and I will die. I breathe oxygen. Is this a riddle? Are we doing a riddle?
I'm not sure.
Oh, is it a riddle?
Oh, I think this might just be immersive. I was so worried.
Oh, you think it's a fun?
What a treat!
Annie, this is all you.
Yes, of course. Imagine if I was intertwined with some form of seedy underworld. The people of whom were coming to crashing down on my head like a ton of bricks. I mean, that was why that I had a backstory.
We've kept your secrets for too long, Annie.
Oh,
Talk about this.
What a funny, hilarious thing.
4 out of 5 for
Yeah, very good.
Oh yeah, some of the acting was a bit wooden.
It's hard to believe some of the things you say.
Yes,
it's popped up. You know what? Yeah.
Yeah,
that was a good one.
yeah. You bark better than you bite.
Yeah.
Listen, you lot, stop making puns. We're armed, we'll shoot, and then we'll leave, and we'll root out the evil.
But that's a pun, isn't it?
Yeah,
So
3 puns.
again, 4 out of 5 for poetry and enunciation. But if it's immersive theatre, then surely we get to pun as well.
Yeah,
I think that's the pun of it.
Well, yes. Well, anyway, this. Let us go and check on some of our other seedlings. Thank you for joining me for this Founders Council meeting.
Let's get lashed.
Let's.
And Annie.
And you just give it a little lick like that, and it seems to just really enjoy that.
Wow. You lick a lot of plants. Like that's a lot of moisture.
Yes, it's very nourishing for them, I find.
I've just been jumping around like multiple Zoom breakout rooms, and I'm just trying to look for Annie, but yeah.
Oh.
Have you been in a room with her?
I haven't actually. No, I was in a room slightly earlier where we were saying positive affirmations for our plants to learn.
Oh, that's could I join? I feel like if Annie came in the room and I was doing that. I actually saw once in one of Annie's blogs, she did a video blog, she had a pineapple in the background. So I've also got a few pineapples, just so she knows that like I listen. Just so she knows I see her.
Wow, that's so thoughtful. You've really gone out of your way there to just show your
1,000, all from Tesco Express. Budgeons don't let me in anymore.
Oh wow, that must have cost quite a lot. Annie's blog, I wish.
Oi, Angela! Hey, why are your pineapple? Why are there so many pineapples in the corridor?
No.
Get them out of my way! I'm trying to get to my room.
I don't identify with that name.
Angela! God, I'm just trying to. I'll come back later.
Sorry, that's my birth sister. She doesn't understand what we understand.
That must be very difficult.
Oh, sorry, wrong room. Don't mind me.
Annie!
Oh, God, Angela, that breaks my heart.
Was it an apparition before me, or was it the true Annie of the blog?
Angela, Annie's blog, I wish. I think it possibly was the pineapples. Maybe they overwhelmed her.
Oh, I can get rid of them. Pineapples compost, they're gone. If Annie doesn't like them.
Oh my God. Oh my God. You follow Annie's blog and I follow your blog about Annie, and I'm just your biggest fan. Oh my God, why don't I have pineapples? Oh, I should have been shopping. Oh, I'm just gonna cry.
Annie's blog, I wish. You've got to stop this. It's a really unhealthy relationship that we've got going on. Like, you can't reach me. I'm not.
I'm overcome. I'm in a room with you. I had so many questions I was going to ask you.
Fine.
I think I'm just going to
ask one.
You know what? Just ask a couple of questions. Go for it.
How do I become you?
You don't want to become me. You want to become Annie's blog.
No, I've read Annie's blog. It's not as sexy. It was as sexy.
Well, I'm just going to block that out as I block out all things I don't like in my life. That's to you, Dad. If you just read my blog and then read it through, and then read Annie's blog through my eyes, I think you'd enjoy it more.
But you have plant specialists who like meet each other and accidentally bump into each other and then get it on, and it's
Annie's
cute
blog. I wish I've not read your blog, but Annie's blog, I wish is really selling it to me.
It's so good. It's so good. It's like the best page turner. It's amazing, and it's so long. You can read it for days.
Wow.
It's a collection of fan fiction about Annie's blog, and yes, it does get very fornication-y, but it is what it is. Annie's blog speaks to me in that way.
Well, your blog speaks to me in that way. Annie's blog, I wish.
I'm so sorry, but Prunella's just told me that she'd really like to go into the bedroom and read the blog with me. So we're going to trot off and do that together. It's okay. It's our quality time.
Oh, I'm being thrown out of this room. I don't know if that's because you talked to someone, but I just wanted to say.
Gosh, Annie!
Hello.
Oh, sorry. I think I'm in the wrong room. Is this not Romantic Roses Anonymous?
Oh no.
Oh, I'm so embarrassed. All right. Bye.
Annie, there's a couple of rumours floating around some of the rooms. And myself and Twigbert have been all ears. Some people say that you were once connected to what some people consider to be from freedom fighters, and other people a terrorist group. They say you have connections, and they're Zoom bombing this.
Tori, I would love to assure you that before my meteoric rise to fame, I was just an everyday bonsai blogger. I really
Sorry,
don't.
is this not Snip Your Lavender?
Oh, no, I think that's
okay.
that's next.
Sorry.
Sorry, no, that's it's a vile, strange rumor. Jealousy is the main culprit.
I can understand that, Annie, because I mean, maybe this is inappropriate, but seeing as we seem to be by ourselves, I just wanted to say that my interest in you is not...
Liberate the plants! Liberate the plants! Free the fronds! Set them free! Smash the pots!
Oh, what are you saying? I don't know who you are. Please, stop being so strange.
Free the plants!
No,
I think they're saying free the plants, Annie.
No, I don't know that they are.
Tyranny! Be gone!
It's just vague nonsense. This is the problem with these Zoom bombers. We need much better security. Don't worry, Tori. What were you saying?
Well, where I was at...
Down with Annie! Plant killer!
You killed Clark? Who's Clark?
Oh no, Clark is fine. If I knew a Clark, they'd be fine.
Is this not? Are you here to snip your lavenders?
No. Did you have a password to get into the Zoom, or was it just free entry? Did anyone?
This is a badass bonsai babes.
Yeah. Sorry, Tori, you were saying something to me. I know we've seen each other a few times at these gatherings.
We have, and I wanted to say that, like, you're my favourite flower arrangement.
Annie does things with flowers you don't want to know about.
Well, that person misspoke because I'd actually quite like to know about that.
Oh well, I mean, Tori, I would never normally do such a thing with a fan. Whatever you're implying, perhaps you've heard about some of my exclusive retreats.
Yes, where you fornicate with a stamen, and is that true?
Tori, the way that flowers are pollinated is a beautiful and mystic process, but the way that bonsai trees are made is a sacred, secret system.
Annie, if you allowed me to come into your potting shed, as it were, I would bow to you. I would lie down and let you get your trowel in me. That's not sex, is it?
Tori,
no.
Summer flower. All are welcome at my retreats. All people. It's an open door policy. There's really nothing to hide. You'd be so welcome, trowel or otherwise. It's a place of calm and zen, and all things are in order.
Bonsai, I just wanted to let you know that I didn't want you to murder me with a trowel. I just wanted you.
Oh, this is a separate call. This should be a separate call.
What I was kind of saying is that the trowel was I don't know, metaphor for a sex toy. I'm just going to say it, or a.
A little bit later, Louise. Sorry. These are things that you shouldn't be seeing at your level of bonsai knowledge.
Right.
But for years in your advance, you will understand the things that you're. Oh goodness me. These will make more sense to you as sites. When your tree has reached a higher or even smaller height, that's when all that we see is. This is your eyes are merely. Oh, Tori. Oh, Tori, you're a natural. Oh, dear me. Oh, no.
I'm going to have to go and finish myself off. I'm sorry, Annie. Bye.
Goodness me. Goodness me. Oh, I can't hear you. I can't. But you, the way that you communicate through visuals is. Yes, that's.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yes. Communicating through art.
I didn't mean for you to see that.
No.
I started my video at an inopportune time.
All are welcome at Annie's blog bonsai retreat.
Is that what it is? Oh, lovely.
Yes, it is. Yes, this is why people are supposed to be here. Yes, I'm sorry. I need a moment. I'll be recovering.
Oh, sure. Okay. Roses. Oh, hello. You're muted.
Sorry. I'm just going to unload on you. I was just in a Zoom room for what seemed like an eternity with people who seem to think Annie's blog does ill to plants. Like Annie can't do. Sorry. My name's Annie's blog. I wish. Sorry, I haven't seen you on any of the forums.
Yes, I think what's happened is Annie's blog. I wish is that I've stumbled into the wrong group. I don't know how that's happened, but I'm glad it has. I think it's wonderful that different plants can inseminate one another.
One plant. It's a bonsai. Sorry, it's just one plant.
But my group is called the Romantic Roses, and we I just wonder like what would happen if roses and the bonsai, what would that bring? What would that
nothing. It doesn't work. It'll be an abomination. It's just I just can't. So have you even read Annie's blog?
I don't know who Annie is.
Oh, okay. I'm surrounded by heathens. Okay. Oh. Whew. Okay.
She obviously means a lot to you, Annie's blog. I wish.
She is my whole existence, just like maybe roses are to you. She is the life I breathe and the breathe I life.
Right. Well, oh.
Listen, we heard you talking, saying a rose and a bonsai couldn't be together. If a rose and a bonsai want to love each other, let them love each other. Stop putting your human limitations on the plants. What?
The Frond Liberation Front.
Let them love! Let them love! Let them love! Let them love!
I am willing to go to prison again. If the Frond Liberation Front want to mess with Annie's blog, I wish. Bring it on. Just about to get dirty.
Roses are red.
Oh, sorry, I was coming here to shout at people, but I don't think you're one of the like flower ones.
Roses are red.
Hey, she's roses top. It's cool, huh?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Roses are red. Nearly.
The beautiful thing.
You guys know the song, right?
Roses.
Roses. Ooh. Roses. Ooh.
Roses. Roses are red.
Roses are red.
Ooh.
Roses are red.
Roses are red.
Do you know when I came out tonight, I really didn't think I'd be singing a song with some other strong women. Thought I'd be shouting at someone and trying to make them throw a plant out the window.
You should come along to our next meeting. There's no negativity there. It's like roses themselves. We're soft and we're gentle and perfect for just stroking one's cheek with, and they smell Really sexy.
And you've liberated that rose. You have
Yeah.
cut that rose and liberated it.
You free to
Because-
free.
I had an issue with a plant being in a pot and constrained.
Yeah.
But I feel like you've put that rose out of its misery. You said,
Yeah.
don't look at this ugly world anymore. Be dead and let me send you to flower heaven.
Yeah. Exactly right.
I tell you,
Roses.
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 Roses. Yeah, it's pretty repetitive, but there's room for change.
Something's coming to me.
I've seen a yellow rose before.
Violet
Yes.
or blue.
Oh, that's lovely.
Mm,
Violet or blue.
original. Love it.
Oh my god.
Creativity.
Lilies in the Victorian language of flower represented death.
Something in my heart is actually swelling. I feel like I've been liberated in some way.
Yeah. I feel like I've been lifted out of my pot.
Yeah. Through like
You've
music.
shown us that even though we might seem to have thorns, we can be soft and smell nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't want to fill the world with shouting and hate anymore. I want to sing our message.
Roses.
Roses. Roses.
Violets are blue.
And in the Victorian tradition, lilies is associated with death.
And if you've got a clematis, that probably means you've got a sexually transmittable disease.
Roses.
Stop hounding. Oh. Hi.
Hello.
Oh. Hi, Annie.
This is the famous Annie's blog.
Were you all singing just then?
No,
Oh,
no, we're very violent and shouty.
It sounded
Yeah.
like you were singing a song.
Probably
We
that.
were talking about how we were going to take some secateurs to your fingers.
Yeah. And
No.
3 to 3.
Well, anyway, I came to say I'm going to speak to whoever's your leader. Let's just get this done. Whoever's in charge, one-on-one. Let's have a chat about this, okay?
Well, Annie. So you want to have a chat, do you?
You.
Yes, me.
Yeah.
No one could love one person that much.
All this time, you've been in charge.
All this time. This has to stop, Annie. One woman cannot have as much power as you do.
It's been so glorious. I've been riding so high.
High rhymes with die, and that's what you've been doing to plants. With your obsession to have many bonsais that take a lot of attention, you've been killing bushes. You're a bush killer, a bushwhacker.
No, you can't prove that. You of all people, Andrea, can't prove that.
It's got to stop here, Annie. You've got to face the truth. Speak your truth now, in rhyme, to us.
Speak your truth. Speak
Speak
your
your
truth.
truth.
Speak your truth. Speak your truth.
Speak
Your truth.
I wanted to be famous on the internet, and here I am. This is what I get. 1,000 people from the Liberation Front downing me down. I feel like such a... The point is, guys, it's true. It was me. I did it. I can't grow a bonsai tree.
Oh, what? We thought you was just like really dodgy with your taxes. You can't grow a bonsai tree?
yeah.
Nah.
That is bait. That is so awkward.
Mate,
It's really hard. It's really like fiddly and stuff. And
No, you just buy one from Tesco and leave it.
You just
God,
follow
let's-
the instructions.
It's like the
and,
easiest,
water
like
it.
plot, like literally, it's the easy. Just leave it. Like 100 years, leave it.
Yeah.
Annie, you're such a basic gardener. What is that?
I mean, the main problem is overwatering. I mean,
Mm.
you know that from your blog.
Oh yeah, my blog, yeah, my blog, my.
Oh la la,
my
oh la la,
Oh, this smells fishy.
oh la la, oh la. So hang on, it is your blog, right?
No.
Oh, my.
I went out with some of my mates and we got so drunk and there was a horse and it spiraled from there and suddenly the bonsais were everywhere. They were everywhere and I can't live this lie anymore. I don't like gardening.
What?
I think it's boring.
What do you find living boring? Because without gardening, there would be no food.
There would be no air.
There would be nothing for retired people to do.
What would Ideal Home put in it? What would be the third section of that? It's just more couches? No.
But I feel free.
And then the Chelsea Flower Show would just be like rich people walking around drinking lattes.
It'd just be the Chelsea show.
No,
Yeah.
It would just be Chelsea.
this
Is
is
that
your
what you want
problem
Chelsea
now.
to be? To just be Chelsea?
What would Kew Gardens be? It would just be Kew.
Right?
A giant queue.
What would Alan Titchmarsh and Charlie Dimmock, what would they have done with their lives?
They wouldn't exist.
Your criticisms can wash over me like water, but I am free. The bonsai lie is over. And who's going to be the next in charge of the bonsai empire, huh? Louise? Fanny? Who is going to live? Who is going to lead this bonsai world? I'm out. I sell my domain name. Bonsai. Goodbye.
Bonsai.
Bonsai. Goodbye.
Bye.
Angela, to be honest, mate, I reckon you should probably take it over because you managed to get all of us who never hated Annie in the first place to really hate her enough that we with some gardening implements.
Oh, do you know what, Sasha? That's like a really great idea, but I've just got a lot on at the moment. I'm not sure like I can just. It's just really difficult. Like running a group is like it looks fun to be in charge. But like I'm sick of doodles. You know what I mean?
What about Louise? What about Louise?
Lou?
Fanny?
Yeah,
Fanny?
I definitely missed something. I came in at the last moment. What's happened?
Well,
Hey,
hard to
Angela.
sum up, but a brief rundown is Annie can't actually grow a bonsai tree, and she's handing over the domain.
Oh, I say.
Angela isn't interested because Angela's got stuff on. All right. So you, Louise?
My schedule is quite free. I just need to buy more moisturizer.
What you do your own time's up to you.
I could do a tribute blog to your blog.
That seems.
Boost it.
Also, Annie's blog. I wish. AKA Gareth. I was just wondering, like, it was great for you to just like put a lot of love and time into me, even though I was completely not. So like all that time that you put into a person was just like thrown away because I wasn't even a person. That was just a person I was playing. I was just wondering if you could put your energies into like, I don't know, something else rather than someone else. How about you, with the development of yourself? Oh.
Okay.
Are we still having an immersive theatre experience?
I hope so.
This is real life.
And that's our show!
Woo! Party time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for chatting in and giving all your suggestions. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the fact that the twists and turns it went to. Thank you so much to the Reading Fringe Festival. You allowed us to be on this screen, so that's so awesome. We're going to have the festival is not over, of course not. There's like 9 more days of like a ridiculous amount of the arts. Actually, you know what? It's not a ridiculous amount. It's just the right amount. I could want a little bit more, you know. They've got like a 360 theatre experience. We've got like drag, we've got comedy. Some of it is going to be a little bit naughty. Some of it is going to be like open to all. So like you can let your children or younger ones see it, and you won't have to be a reason for their therapy. There'll be other reasons because we all need it, you know, life and stuff like that. This also couldn't have been put on without the funding for Arts Council Arts Council England. I was going to say Hillingdon. Look, we just like brup, Hillingdon Borough. Almost one of the largest boroughs, except for Newham. Brup, no.
Lambeth.
Brup. Oh, Lambeth big.
Lambeth is big.
Yeah, we're going to spend another hour just talking about different boroughs. Come to our next show when you hear about the boroughs of London. So yeah, it couldn't be here without the Arts Council funding and the National Lottery as well. So thank you so much. Follow all of these amazing people. Do improv your stuff and enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you and goodbye. Let's wave and goodbye.
Bye.